If you're looking to start an online business, drop servicing is one of the best options that you should consider. In this video, I'll show you exactly step by step how you can start your own drop servicing online business, which is a high margin digital marketing, digital services agency where you resell other people's, typically freelancers, services, put a margin on top and sell it to clients, profiting in the process. Freelancers want to focus on their craft, web design, graphic design, video editing, whatever. And what you do, you position yourself as the front man, as the agency that is selling their services to the clients that you find. So how much do you need to start? You can actually start with time, money, or a mix of both. Most people start with around $300 or sometimes even nothing and a few hours a week. So let me start and I'll tell you how you can get started. So first of all, pick a high demand service niche. So the fastest way to build a drop servicing business is to find something that people already pay money for and has high demand, that has high margins, and it's easy to delegate. Here are some of the examples. Step number 2 is reverse engineer competitors. So who are the competitors? And a lot of the people actually skip this step. So what you effectively want to do is you want to go onto Google and find other video editing agencies, other web design agencies, and mostly look for those agencies and those businesses that are in the areas where you want to provide those services. For example, if you want to provide this service in the US, look for US agencies because the pricing in the US might be different than in other countries. So what you're effectively doing is, by doing all this research, as you can see on the screen, you're gonna see market gaps, you're gonna see positioning angles and stuff like that where you can add value. So step number 3 is choosing your niche. Don't pick a niche that you like, okay? So for example, who actually needs this? And who needs this ideally on a repeated basis, okay? Here are some examples. Real estate agents, YouTubers uploading weekly, coaches who need reels, course creators, and stuff like that. By the way, if you're an existing online business owner or looking to start your very first online business, listen up. You should consider joining my School Digital Business Academy. This is not a course. This is a private one-on-one mentorship where we have coaching calls and I advise you how to either start or grow and scale your online business. Now, if you're interested in joining my private one-on-one coaching calls, here's what you get. So $199 a month, you get one monthly 30-minute private call with me. $599, this is 3 monthly calls of 30 minutes, and $899 a month, that's a VIP where you get 3 monthly calls of 1.5 hours. And also, of course, you get WhatsApp support in both of these. This price point is the best for majority of people. If you're serious about your online business, you should go for the middle one. This is a light version, is for those of you who just want some basic advice. Maybe once a month you want to call up and bounce ideas, brainstorm about what you're doing because you probably already have an online business. And also the VIP plan is for those of you who already have a business and you want to scale it. Maybe you're making 5 or 10 grand or more a month. Then of course the VIP plan is for you because we go into a lot more with your business. There is a link on my YouTube channel on here. You can click it and you can sign up. As soon as you sign up, email me to schedule your first private call. Thanks, and let's go back to the video. Step 4, build your team. Build your team. Your freelancers are the backbone of your officeless agency. You really need about 1 to 2 reliable people, and you can actually kick off with your agency. And here's where you can hire these freelancers from: Upwork, Fiverr, Facebook groups, LinkedIn, and Online Jobs, which is a website for posting jobs in Philippines. So as you can see, the most important part is actually not doing the job in drop servicing, is basically to ensure that everybody does their job and you communicate it well and you actually deliver the expectations for your clients. Step number 5, create your brand and offer. Creating your brand and offer is super important. It's not just about logos and it's not just about the website itself. It's about what kind of value do you deliver to your customers. So it must include the service, the result, and the niche. If you have that, it's going to be a lot easier for you to get clients. Moving on to step number 6, set your pricing. This is really important because this is how you're going to make the money. Don't price it based on what you like. Price it in an example, for example, like this. Freelancer cost per video, $40. Your target profit, $80. Your minimum price, $120. The logic is your price should be at very least double the freelancers, but ideally even more than that. Also, you might want to do research on existing agencies and businesses offering the exact same offer in your target geographical area. Research them and be just below their pricing. You don't want to undercut them by too much because then your quality will be questioned by your potential clients. This is a very good strategy. A lot of service-based businesses do that because most of the time, basic is for value clients. We're looking for low cost. Pro is for the people who are really serious about your business, and premium is for those people who are looking for some really high quality work. So I really recommend that you consider having different kinds of tiers for your drop servicing business. Moving on to step number 7, get clients. So with that in mind, there's a few things that you need to do, and don't worry, you don't need to invest in paid ads to get your very first few clients. Here's 6 different avenues where you could get your first drop servicing clients. That is email, LinkedIn, Instagram DMs, Facebook DMs, cold calls, and then Upwork, and of course other messaging job post boards. Here's the thing, most of the clients that I've personally got is through email and also through DMs, okay, LinkedIn and Instagram. With that in mind, a lot of people also get clients through cold calling, okay, but it's a lot harder, and it's only if you have a lot of time, because email is a lot more scalable, and cold calling, you actually need to pick up the phone or find somebody who's going to do it for you and share commissions with them, or even pay them for a fixed fee. With that in mind, here's an example outreach message. So let's say I'm actually looking to work for some YouTuber. So I just saw your YouTube channel, love what you're doing. I run a small editing agency helping their niche with result. Quick questions, are you currently looking for help with pain point? Again, I've shown a number of different templates in the past, but currently this is the one that I think should work well. And typically you have to actually look into what's their pain point. Sometimes people are not getting views. So the biggest pain point is not getting views. Other times, for example, the video editing might be not very high quality, and as a result, maybe they have some views, okay, but the views could be a lot higher if the video editing quality was improved. This is just a template that you can use, or you can improve on that. And here's also some additional tips for you there. It's a numbers game, so know that. Step number 8, deliver results and scale. Now, this is a very important part because, believe it or not, I've actually saw people who are able to get clients but are not able to consistently deliver results for their clients. Because some people sometimes think, oh, you know what I need is I just need to get clients. I just need to get sales. Yes, that is true, and that is super, super important at the beginning when you're getting your first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clients. But at some point, what becomes also really important is actually the delivery of that business. So if you are delivering video editing, if you're delivering web design, if you're delivering ads management, social media management, stuff like that, if the results are not going to be great, people are going to ask for a refund, or maybe they're not going to ask for the refund, but for example, they won't recommend you to their friends and colleagues and stuff like that, which is not good. You want to have good sales strategy, but also you want to have good delivery so people actually come back to you and also refer you to other companies and other people as well. With that in mind, then you can replicate this for other niches and services. So that is it. That's a complete 8-step blueprint for building a profitable officeless drop servicing agency. So just to recap, choose a high demand service, study what already works for other agencies, build a reliable team. You don't have to hire them in-house. You can find them on Fiverr, on Upwork, on online jobs. Then focus on client results, and you'll be miles ahead of everyone else who are still getting through the business, how to get it started, how to get into drop servicing. Focus on these core elements and you'll be good to go, and you'll be on your way to starting your first online business. And finally, what is very interesting about drop servicing right now is that a lot of these services can be actually fulfilled with AI. There's AI video editors, there's AI website builders, there's AI app builders, etc., etc. A lot of these things I've actually covered on my channel and have shown multiple different tools in the last several months. With that in mind, unfortunately, AI is still not that good for a client to just take the AI and get something done. Typically, somebody has to manage the quality. Typically, somebody has to still work and be actually using AI to empower the creativity instead of just, you're putting a video into AI and it gives you a full, really well-made video. Unfortunately, that still doesn't happen right now. Maybe it's gonna happen in a couple of years' time, but right now, you can use AI to improve your drop servicing agency and resell some of the services, okay? But a lot of the stuff like video editing, graphic design, web development, app development, AI is only able to help you to speed up the process or your freelancer, but it's not able to deliver final quality that you can send to your clients. That's the truth right now. By the way, if you want to learn more about drop servicing, check out my channel. There's a bunch of videos on there. I also have a lot of digital products videos on my channel as well. Thanks, and I'm going to see you back on my channel soon.